Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to watch the video and spend some time with me. Got a good one for y'all today. We are going to be talking about a recent statement that was released by the NPFL president, Brad Fuller. I guess this just came out a couple days ago. I had a couple of people forward me this article, and guys, I got to share this with you. This is one of the most impressive, courageous statements I have ever heard anyone make in the fishing industry. And I got a commentary I want to share with y'all, and obviously curious to get your guys' opinion on it as well. So we're going to get into that here in today's video. Also, guys, just a quick invitation. I'd like to invite everybody to please consider hitting that subscribe button here at Intuitive Angling. We've really been working hard to try to get to 150,000 subscribers. It's free and easy. Just hit the subscribe button, like button, share the videos. It's a good way to help the channel. And also, I'll give you guys one tip right now. If you guys are looking for probably one of the best lures to catch bass right now, middle of February at the time of this video, try that Megabass Edo Shiner jerkbait. It's a larger profile jerkbait. I'm going to link it in the description of this video through my Tackle Warehouse link if you guys would like to pick up a couple. But get you some like the matte shad pattern, table rock shad. Really good colors for this time of month. So hope it helps you guys catch some fish there. Okay, Brad Fuller is the president of the National Professional Fishing League, and everybody knows, I've been, a really big fan of them since they came out last year, and so they're going to ban forward-facing sonar on all their tournaments in 2025. And they just came out, I just read this article on the website here. He was basically explaining a lot of the sort of like a mission statement of the NPFL, what they're going to do and what they're trying to accomplish here. I'm going to link the article also in the description of this video so you guys can read the whole article. But I want to read you one paragraph out of this particular article that's sort of like, I can't tell you how happy I am to hear this out of somebody that is actually in a position of power within the fishing industry. So this is a statement from Brad Fuller at the NPFL, just one of the paragraphs within the article. Okay, NPFL took a stand on banning forward-facing sonar, not because we are anti-technology, but because we believe in preserving the essence of competition. Anglers should win based upon skill, decision-making, and experience, not who has the deepest pockets or the best electronics engineer in their corner. Guys, let me reread that one more time, and I want it to soak in to you, all you spotlighters out there. NPFL took a stand on banning forward-facing sonar because we are not anti-tech, but we believe in preserving the essence of competition, angler skill, and anglers should win based upon skill, decision-making, and experience, not who has the deepest pockets or the best electronics engineer in their corner. Guys, that right there says it all, that I've been screaming at the top of my lungs for the past 2 years talking about this reasons why forward-facing sonar is the worst thing that ever happened to our sport. We have seen it take the skill and the decision-making process and everything that Brad Fuller just talked about that out of the sport. And for somebody like this that is the president of a major tournament organization, excuse me, to come out and say that in today's environment of everybody tippy-toeing around, the destruction that forward-facing sonar is doing to our sport, I got a lot of respect for that. In my opinion, Brad Fuller should be in charge of Bassmaster and MLF and all the tournament organizations and implement that exact statement that he made on there. Now, here's one thing that we talk about, this whole forward-facing sonar cheater box deal that I've been on the last 2 years. I've listed off a dozen different reasons why it's terrible for the sport. We've gotten into it over and over again. But when you talk about somebody like the president of the NPFL that has to put this, that has to frame this conversation in something that the mainstream bass fishing anglers can understand, he couldn't have done it better. That's exactly what it is. When you're talking about reaching a precipice in technology where that technology has advanced to so far it starts diminishing the sport. Guys, I've been talking about this for 2 years about how forward-facing sonar diminishes the intrinsic value of the sport of bass fishing. Exactly what Brad Fuller is talking about right there. That is a true statement that I don't care if people want to agree with it or don't agree with it. if you don't agree with that particular statement in this sense, you are in denial of reality. That's all it is. And another thing that impressed me about the NPFL, their mission statement on this, is they were saying that they don't follow anyone, and they don't, do the things that a lot of people have, and talking about the fact as far as how much courage this takes to step out in the industry and possibly rub some people wrong that could financially benefit the organization, but putting that on a back burner to doing the right thing. So when you're doing what the NPFL is talking about here, where they realize some of their decision-making process could possibly or may not affect them, their ability to court sponsors, but they're willing to put that on the line in order to protect the integrity of the sport. Excuse me. You got to respect that. And if I was a sponsor, the potential sponsor of a tournament organization, I'd be the first one on the NPFL. I have a tremendous amount of respect for somebody that can come out in a position of power like he has within the NPFL and basically stand, we're going to put principle over making bucks. So, and make no mistake about it, guys. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if I hurt somebody's feelings, if I piss somebody off. The only reason that the cheater box is being instituted in the Bassmaster tournament circuits and the MLF is because of money. It's like you take the money out of it, you take any type of financial compensation from the electronic companies out of it, and it would be banned. The same way they banned the Alabama rig. You guys know why you can't use the Alabama rig in like the Bassmaster tournaments? Because there's no money in it. Alabama rig companies aren't going to subsidize Bassmaster to the tune of what the electronic companies are. So, like I said, if you're looking for a circuit, guys, to fish, I highly suggest supporting the NPFL. A lot of people say, Randy, aren't you fishing the NPFL? You're just all, talk. We talked about that, guys. I am done traveling the country. I did it for 35 years. I got 3 kids. I can't be away from home. This isn't about me fishing these tournaments. It's about promoting and endorsing and encouraging people to do the right thing. And at this point in our state right now, and Brad Fuller talks about this, that we're at a crossroads in the sport of professional fishing. Support those organizations out there that resist forward-facing sonar as much as you can. I know that we can't all the time, because sometimes the way things line up, you have to fish what you can fish. But if you do have an option, consider those circuits out there that don't allow forward-facing sonar. There's getting to be a lot of them. There's getting to be a lot of smaller regional circuits, buddy team tournaments, club tournaments that are banning forward-facing sonar, just like the NPFL did. And like I said, we need to support those organizations and really get behind them. But anyway, guys, I'll link that article in the description of the video here. You guys can read the whole thing through it. Like I said, I'm really happy to see that. And like I say, one of these days, Bassmaster and MLF will have to wake up with this entire, reality of it and do the right thing. But, until then, we can support the people that are doing the right thing. So hope you guys are well. We'll talk later.